spooky friends, and welcome to another episode of Storytime with the Scaryish Podcast.
Woo!
I'm Robin Grace, this is Adam Diaz.
Hello.
And today we're here to read you folks some homegrown horror. Adam, why don't you tell us what that is?
Homegrown horrors are the wonderful stories we've had submitted to us from our listeners and our viewers. They can be supernatural, spiritual, coincidental, sometimes true crime, sometimes other stuff too. Extraterrestrial, that's the one I was trying to remember. It's hard because I've had my memory erased so many times because I cover too controversial of topics. Robin, if folks had a story like that they would like to share with us, how can they do so?
You can send it to us via email, storytime@scaryish.com. We also have a website, scaryish.com. There's a contact us page. You fill out that fun stuff, and it gets to us that way. We also have different social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all those fun little ditties. And I think I actually made a TikTok, but we haven't posted anything yet.
Really? You made a TikTok?
Pretty sure I made one for myself. I'm pretty sure I made one
for myself too. And all I get is notifications like, hey, so-and-so made a new video. I'm like, calm down, content creator. Jesus Christ.
But yeah, so that's us. You can contact us.
Indeed. So we're going to be reading 4 homegrown horrors tonight sent from you wonderful folks. But before we get into that, have a couple of things I want to go ahead and cover. First of all, if you watch the show live, which we do the show live Wednesdays, 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time or Pacific Daylight Time, whatever the fuck they call it during Daylight Savings Time.
Daytime. You
will now be seeing a different background. We have rearranged our office. It was very labor intensive on Saturday. We canceled our gaming stream. We went and got Robin a new desk. I turned my desk and it's facing a different wall now so you can actually see behind me. And all the wonderful things that adorn this office, you can see behind Robin as well and some of the other things. So rather than have it be our old setup, we have this new setup, and I think it actually looks really, really cool.
Yeah, we recorded a bunch of stuff, so hopefully you folks will get to see it. I don't know when I'll ever edit the video because I don't know how to edit
office
a video.
transition video, which will be fun to do. So that was pretty fun. And then something happened to me today. So I had a really busy day today. We were supposed to have this big update at work, right? And I'm sitting around finding stuff to do, waiting for this update to hit so I can start swooping down on a bunch of tickets to resolve them and make sure that this update worked, basically. And it just doesn't happen. It winds up getting pushed until tomorrow, so I'm like, well, shit. So I wait to take my lunch break until like 4. I'm like, damn, man. All right, well, I'm going to go lay down. I go into the bedroom, pull the blinds, turn the fan way up, turn the AC down. It's so cold in there, it's like an ice box. The cat joins me, lays on my chest, and I'm like, all right, let's take a nap, kitty cat. And then I start falling asleep a little bit. I guess it's my own homegrown horror, I guess. And as I start falling asleep, I hear this noise that I have never heard come from any of our electronic devices. I can't replicate it because I was like sort of drifting between the worlds. And I'm like, what the fuck was that? So in my head, I'm like, it must be the Alexa making a noise, like there must have been a delivery, but I know the delivery noise, and I know that that's not the fucking noise. So I'm just like, I don't know. So I'm like, Alexa, read notifications. And then a woman starts whispering to me in the room I'm in alone. I'm like, what the fuck is happening right now? And I'm still really tired. So I'm like, I've got to be dreaming. This has got to be a dream. I've got to be sleeping. And I'm like, I say out loud, are you talking to me? Like to Alexa or whatever demon's in the room with me. And I still hear it whispering, and then I realize slowly that it's calling me babe. And I'm like, I don't know where I am or what the hell's happening, but I know I have to sit up, and the cat's going to be pissed off because she has to get off of me. And I look over at the Alexa, and the Alexa's glowing like dark green, like the color of a demon, again, which I've never seen that color come from the Alexa. I've seen like blue, I've seen yellow, I think I've seen red, when it's like, I'm not going to do that. But I've never seen dark green. And then slowly but surely I start like coming to and realize Robin's talking to me through the Alexa from her work. And she's like whispering to me for some fucking reason to make it even creepier.
So I had to talk to him about something because it was an emergency-ish. And I messaged him on Facebook, and he didn't reply, so I called him, and I was like, it's 4 o'clock. He's probably laying down to take a nap. Where does he take a nap? The bedroom. So I was like, you know what?
You scare the shit out of him.
We have an Echo Dot. I'm going to log into the Echo Dot and tell him to wake up and read his messages. So I didn't know.
Because you can't get 30 minutes of fucking rest in this household.
So I didn't know what the Amazon Alexas can do is that you can drop in on someone like an intercom. So you can talk to people in different rooms on, your Echo Dot's like an intercom. So I was like, oh shit, I'm just going to drop in.
So did it say that you were talking to the bedroom and not downstairs? Because there's an Echo Dot downstairs,
because one is the original and one is the second. The one downstairs is the second Echo Dot. This one's the OG.
So you can pick which one you want to talk through.
Yeah.
That's just fucking terrifying.
So I was like, drop in. I'm totally going to use that. And so I was like, babe, because it
rather than speaking or introducing yourself like, babe, it's me. I'm talking through the Alexa. Can you check your messages? Like, babe.
I was like, well, because I'm at work. I'm in my cube. I'm at work. I'm like, babe. And then I hear him go.
And the worst part was though, she said, "Wake up."
No,
she knew,
no.
Ow!
Oh, sorry.
Stop fucking hitting me. She hit me on my injection site from my shot.
So no, what happened was I hear him go, Alexa, read your notifications. I'm like, no, babe, wake up. I'm like, wake up. And
so I'm like, okay, well, and the other thing in my head too was like, if this is Robin somehow talking through,
well, no, okay,
how the fuck does she know I'm asleep?
Well, then I'm like, hello, and he goes, hello, are you talking to me right now? And I'm just like, yes, I'm talking to you.
I thought Alexa
but I didn't
had become
realize
sentient and we were about to fall in love.
I didn't realize that he meant like, is Alexa talking to me right now?
I didn't know who was fucking
and
talking
so I
to
was just like, you need to read your Facebook messages.
Because it couldn't wait 30 fucking minutes when she always gets off work and calls me and we talk at 4:30. It couldn't wait between 4 and 4:30, which it was something that we have to wait until tomorrow anyway. So I was just like, thank you for scaring the shit out of me, and I received no rest whatsoever.
I thought it was funny.
But yeah.
Because I had to whisper because I'm in my cube. I can't
have to whisper. You could act like you're on a goddamn phone call.
I don't use my phone.
Yes, you do. You're a liar. You just used it.
I don't use I don't make phone calls at work. You don't do that.
Oh, yeah, because talking through the intercom of an Alexa is way, way better.
Well, no, you didn't answer your phone. And I can't talk like I'm having a phone call because people don't make phone calls at work unless it's like you're meeting with like a contractor.
I still think it could have waited 30 minutes. That's all I'm saying.
Anyway, I thought it was real satisfying when he got super scared.
So we were breaking down basically what happened on her way home from work. And I was like, just save it for the podcast. Save it for the podcast. I fucking hate you.
So if you want to scare someone in your life,
I scared you.
So if you want to scare someone in your life,
wait until they're vulnerable and sleeping.
Use the drop-in feature on the Amazon Alexas.
Or you could just like pull a gun on them if you want. That would really scare someone. I mean, those aren't equivalent things, but you're an asshole.
It was entertaining for me.
Anyways.
But yeah, so
fun stuff.
What was that?
I'm sure it was a fucking motorcycle outside driving by like an asshole.
So today I learned you can use a drop-in feature and scare people.
You're welcome. Sorry to all the spouses out there who are about to get bothered every time they're at home alone and the other significant other wants to pop in on them and be like, yo, dog, here's a chore for you since you're resting.
That's not what I did.
I'm just saying in this other thing. I didn't say that was what you did. God, don't get so defensive. All right, we're going to go ahead and move into the first story of the show.
That was the first story of the show. I don't know.
Do you want to take the first story written by a listener/viewer, or do you want me to?
Yeah, I'll read first.
Okay, well,
I feel like I never read first, so.
Here's the mouse.
Squeak, squeak. Get it? Because it's a mouse?
I hate you so much.
All right, so the first story of the episode begins. Hi, Adam and Robin. Hello.
Hello.
It's the first...
Got right into it.
I haven't even drank anything yet. Okay. Something happened the other day that I thought you guys would appreciate. I was winding down for the night and getting in the shower. My fiance and I were talking about something random, and he was sitting in our room while I was talking from behind the shower curtain. I squeezed the shampoo bottle, and it's mostly empty, so it made a gigantic fart sound.
It's just classic humor, man.
My fiance very dramatically goes, "Oh God, no, gross," as he's running out of the room. I'm cracking up like, that was the shampoo. Shut up. And kind of laughed to myself because if it was real, it would have been super funny. Then I hear very loud, very human fart. So I'm like, oh my God, did you just come back in here to poot bomb me? Poot bomb?
Wow, I've never heard that before.
I've never heard that either. And from across the house, I hear, "What are you talking about?" So I'm thinking there's no way he could have run across the house that fast. It was like 4 seconds. My ears got all hot, my heart rate hopped up, and I took a deep breath and ripped back the shower curtain. I'm thinking like, maybe there's a person outside the bathroom window. Maybe or maybe we have a poot ghost.
Someone broke in to fart in your bathroom. The old fart bandits.
I open it up really fast, and there's no one. And then I look down, and I see my dog had snuck into the bathroom and was
God.
sitting on the bath mat with her back to the shower, looking at me over her shoulder. So I crack up and finish my shower. I go into the living room where my fiance is, and after I tell him, I think I need to send what just happened to Robin and Adam. Hello, that's us. Because we talk about you guys just like regular friends. And he asks why. So I proceed to tell him the entire story that I just told you, and he laughed so hard. Goes back to playing his video game and just says, "It was me." What the fuck? That's such a... Oh my God.
That's funny.
This wiener had run across the house so fast that I legitimately thought I got gassed by a ghost and then let me blame it on the dog. So I'm still sending it to you because it's funny. Hope you guys had a good laugh out of this. Have a lovely day, Haley from OKC.
That's hilarious. So we definitely, at least I had a really good laugh out of that, but.
Oh my gosh. You know what's funny though is our dogs actually fart. And so
the older they've gotten, the more they've began to fart, like, audibly.
Yes. So sometimes Yui, our oldest dog, I think she's 9. She's turning 9 this year.
Turning 9 in August.
And sometimes when she runs up the stairs, she just toots all the way up. So each step she's jumping on is like toot, toot, toot,
the
toot,
first,
toot.
like, 3 or 4 steps, like, wah, 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 wah. It's hilarious. And gross, but it's hilarious.
But yeah, no. So, I mean, I would blame it on the dog, too, if I saw the dog.
Yeah, if I saw the dog, I would immediately think, like, oh, this is who it was. Culprit number 1.
Have you ever been like, was that me?
No. No. I've always known when my body has made some sort of function or fluid, like, leave it. I'm never like, did I just pee my pants or did someone else pee my pants? I'm always very
Maybe
aware.
this whole episode's just going to be people scaring significant others with stupid things.
That would be awesome. I would fucking love that. Because we are 2 for 2 so far. So, good stuff. Thank you so much, Haley, for sending that in. We appreciate you. All right, let's go over into stream chat and see what you wonderful folks had to say. Before I do, I want to read notifications and see if we've had any redemptions. Notification first one goes to, I think this is Sherry C76. It's Sherrisie. Could be
Sharisi?
Could be Sharisi76. Either way, thank you so much for following us 3 days ago. We appreciate you. Shout out to Glitch who resubscribed for the 22nd month. Says 22 mouths and still going. Big love to all of you.
22 mouths.
Shout out to Merlin Valor who gifted a sub over there to TD Funk, which is the 2nd month for TD Funk. Also shout out to Merlin Valor for resubscribing for the 10th month for themselves. Said woo woo. Shout out to the Snark for resubscribing for the 26th month. Shout out to A Meadows for resubscribing for the 22nd month. Robin, what are you going to be drinking tonight?
Soju and Calpis.
So the same thing as the last few weeks.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide how much I want to pour in here.
I would go with a lot.
You think so?
Couldn't hurt.
Is that too much?
I don't know.
Is that too much? I don't know.
I would say you can always add more. You can't take out.
That's true.
Tonight I'm going to be drinking... Oh, fuck. Ruby Grapefruit White Claw. I really need to go to the fucking liquor store and get some real beer.
Why don't you just drink all the liquor that we have? We are a liquor store.
I don't want to make a hard liquor drink. But, I mean, I might as well. So, okay. That said, now to check the redemptions. We have... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drink redemptions in the last 4 minutes. 1 came from ASB Bunny, 1 came from Hailstorm, 1 came from Glitch, another came from Hailstorm, and another came from Hailstorm. We get it, you want to get us drunk. And there's the Snark redeeming the 6th one. So I think we are out of drink redemptions for the show. I'd like to point out we're at 91% of our goal for the month of April. If we get to $200, which is 100%, which is $18 away, we will be doing a live cooking stream. We have not yet decided on what we would cook. However, we've tossed around the idea that if we get to 200, we might set stretch goals where if we get to like 225, we would cook X. If we get to 250, we would cook X and Y. If we got to 250, or I'm sorry, to 300, we would cook something like entirely differently. But we're still kicking that around because we haven't even got to that goal yet. But we'll see what happens with it because you folks have been amazing with that one. And we just wanted to give you an update on that. All right, 6 drinks. Holy shit, we should probably scroll back to the beginning of the stream chat and actually start reading some of the wonderful things you beautiful people have said. So let's go to the tippy top and start there. I'm going to let you read some while I take some drinks.
Let's see. I'm Beef Trainer enters the chat with a yo, yo, yo. How's everyone tonight? We're all right. We're tired. I'm tired. I don't know if you're tired.
I was going to be rested, but someone ruined that.
ASB Bunny's here. Glitch is here. Laura Ann, hello. Chunkster, hello.
Shout out to Angela T over there in YouTube.
Lizzie B, thanks for joining us over there on Facebook. And if you folks are new, we do have Facebook Watch. You can watch Facebook video stuff now live.
You can go to facebook.com/scaryish podcast, which is our Facebook page, or you can go to the Spooky Friends group because we are simulcasting there as well. Thank you so much to the folks who are there watching. Shout out to Alexis, who's over there in YouTube. It's wonderful to see so many folks joining us tonight. Gonna keep scrolling.
Glitch says Team Lion Corn. What the fuck is Lion Corn?
Wait, where's Lion Corn? I see Team Corn Lion.
Up.
God, Glitch, pick a team.
Merlin Valor, hashtag I resigned. What? You quit your job? Is that good? Did you like to quit? I don't know. Some people don't like their jobs, and quitting is a
great thing.
Yeah. Let's see.
Which did my sub go through? It absolutely did. Keep in mind, for folks who join us early, that does not, the intro screen does not have notifications roll through on it. I could set it up, to be honest with you, but I like to read them, you know? So when I first set it up, I was like, I won't put it on there because I'll just read them myself, but if you want to see it get played out, I understand it's fun to see the animation too. So maybe I'll just go ahead and put that on the intro, and then I'll just still wind up reading them anyways.
Aw, I'm Beef Trainer says, not chatting much at the moment because I'm What's for Dinner and I are making a charcuterie board and salad for the stream. Nice. Send it over. Thank you.
Send it over.
I love meat and cheese.
Same.
Lots of people dealing with allergies. I can totally relate. Allergies are crappy.
I just started getting my nose running a little bit, although I did eat a pork chop that was, dude, it was so good. It's like the barbecue sauce mixed with something else, and it was like sweet and hot at the same time. So it almost tasted like an Asian thing. My mom cooked it too, so it's not typically her forte, but as I was eating, I was like, this tastes really fucking good.
Lots of people are commenting on the setup. Glad you guys like it. Thank you, ASB Buddy, for loving this sweater. Shout out to Charlie for buying me this adorable sweater for Christmas.
Shout out to Jay Valor over there in YouTube. We are reading one of your stories tonight. Pretty sure, Jay Valor.
Oh, nice. And says to also video edit. Try Filmora. I use it with my students for basics. We have Adobe Premiere
Pro, which is obviously not for basics. It's a powerful tool that also tends to not work sometimes.
I know. All I wanted to do the other day was slow down a video that I had, and it was like,
it's a pain in the ass.
Yeah. But yeah, so now we sit next to each other. My desk is back there, and we just, I mean, during the stream we sit next to each other. We do not sit next to each other daily. I guess
we sit back to back every night.
Back to back, but we can just spin around and
sometimes I'll say, Robin, meet me in the middle of the room, and we just spin. We face each other. It's adorable.
But yeah, I like it this way. The center of the room is much more open. I can actually craft stuff without worrying about like hitting anything on his desk. It's kind of nice.
It's nice to not have my desk just immediately taken over by some craft, because that used to happen a lot. Shout out to MQI. Says Demon for sure. JK, it's just the fabulous Robin. That's hilarious.
Yeah, it's, oh my god, I was dying on the way home. It was so freaking funny. Shout out to
Michael Murphy over there on Facebook.
Hello, thanks for joining us.
McShakenBake says, bro, that's so creepy. I wasn't as scared as much as I was just like nonplussed. Like, what is happening right now? Why am I not still napping? Am I still napping? I don't know. It was just like so many questions running through my head at once.
His just confused voice over the thing was just like, hello?
I'm like, who the fuck is talking to me? And through what are you speaking? ASB Bunny says the purple hair is looking amazing, Robin.
Thank you. I think I need to add. I bought what is that stuff called? Overtone. I bought Overtone.
I saw it in the cabinet.
To touch it up. Yeah. So I have purple, I have blue, I have pink. So I'm gonna maybe use purple up until it's done, and then try and do blue.
I've only done 2 drinks. This is awful.
I've only done like 1, I think. But yeah, so I can change the colors or whatever once this runs out, I guess. I don't know. But I might go back and get it lightened even more. Who knows?
I hate that flavor.
Grapefruit?
It might be old. It might just be that it's really old because I feel like I'm tasting tin or some metally taste. Don't tip it too much. Lesbian Facebook says, I'm about to get an Alexa now. That's hilarious. ASB Bunny says, yo, friend, how are you? At Ginseng Joe. Ginseng Joe says, howdy, y'all. Carrie over there in YouTube says, "Yay, I made it for the first time in ages. Thank you for joining us, Carrie. We appreciate it."
This label doesn't say like what the best buy date is.
I'm pretty sure they leave
it's
it off on purpose.
It's just a bunch of numbers. But it looks like 0220.
Ginseng Joe, oh god. Ginseng Joe says, "As cool as ice cubes. What about you?" I'm B-Train says, "By the way, drinking Blackberry Izzy sparkling juice spiked with strawberry rum.
Strawberry rum?
How about the rest of the spooky fam?" Hailstorm says, "My dog farts every time she wants food. I feel like that's backwards."
Ginseng says, "Gonna be listening today. Got stuff to do. Nice." Also, Captain Fake Guy can be here today, which means they're not playing D&D, I don't think.
Yeah. I think Jay Valor, too. Pretty sure Jay Valor was the one that had D&D.
Was it? I thought they both played D&D.
They might both have D&D.
Do you guys play D&D together?
It'd be crazy.
I Was a Nurse says, "I had a dog taking a nap in the middle of the living room floor, have an audible squeaker fart loud enough to wake her up. She just raised her head and looked at her ass with a look like, what the fuck was that?"
Ass with a mind of its own. It's hilarious. MB Trainer says, we are bottom of the barrel dragging ass tired. I've been up since 4 a.m. Ohio time. That is late.
Ooh.
Lizzie B says, "White Claw tastes like static."
It's a really good description.
Yeah, it absolutely is.
Chunkster says grapefruit one is pretty good. Apparently not when it's from 2020. Or expires in 2020.
Ruby grapefruit. So I don't know. It's old. Yeah, it's not good.
AZ Bunny says, "Mixing Korean and Japanese drinks? You should be mixing that with Milkus." I've never drank Milkus. I just drink this. Just because when we went to Japan, I drank one every single day. It's really good, and so it's my fave. I don't know.
It's like, is orange juice mixed with vodka a sin as well? Because oranges aren't native to Russia. You know, that's a screwdriver. It's wonderful. You combine all these different regions together.
What is it when you do tequila?
Tequila sunrise?
Yeah, what is that? That's tequila and orange juice, right? But then you put grenadine in it, and that's what makes it the sunrise?
I don't know. I've never had a tequila sunrise. So I fight people when I drink tequila. So I very, very rarely drink tequila.
Oh.
I will buy it for Robin because she doesn't fight people when she drinks tequila. She's very happy.
I just make out with you.
For her birthday, I'm always like, here's this and this and this and $100 of Patron. Happy birthday, babe. So.
Let's see. Lizzie B says, "I can't cook, but I can burn water." And yes, you can burn water. I've done that before. I've left the water on the stove.
Till it's gone.
Till it's all gone. And then the fucking pot. One time I had the bottom of the pot fall out because it was just fucked. My mom was so mad. Oh my God, she was so mad. Aw, Lizzie B says, "I'm the lone Facebook user. Please come here."
Well, keep in mind, too, that we have a Facebook group and Facebook page simulcast. So
yes.
Even though you guys might not see each other's comments, you're together in spirit. So
hello, Faye, over on YouTube. Hi, Jackie. How may I donate to the live cooking? On Twitch, there's a donate button. There's also I don't even know how do you do?
So yeah, basically it'll be through Twitch mainly because we don't have things set up through YouTube yet.
There's no PayPal link on YouTube, right?
There's nothing yet through YouTube, but I think we do qualify for it. It's just called something different now. Anyways, what matters is you're asking how to do it. If you go to the Twitch page, there's a button underneath the screen. So if you scroll down what we're talking and you click on donate, you can do it that way, and that is the cash donation way. Or if you have any bits through Twitch, you can send them that way as well. Bits are something you have to buy. It's like Disney dollars. You have to buy them through Twitch specifically. So, but thank you so much for asking, and we appreciate the thought. And if you donate, thank you so much for that too.
Yeah. All right.
I can't see the scroll bar to see how far down we still have to go.
Oh, we still have some more. Marilyn Valor says, "Yes, I resigned from teaching. If you might recall, my boss called me an idiot at the beginning of the year, and I received a write-up for the first time in a decade." I do remember that.
Yeah, I do too.
So good thing you quit.
Makes me very angry.
Alexis Coomer says, "Walking my dog last night and I saw a figure. That's terrifying."
Hopefully it was just a person that was being stupid and not aware of the fact that they looked really creepy.
Aw, Lizzie B says, I'm happy they Facebook Live. Nice. Thank you.
We're happy too.
Oh my God, Merlin Valor has an interview with NASA next week.
That's fucking awesome.
What? Send us all the NASA gear. I love NASA swag. Is that weird?
Which says Team Lioncorn. It was from episode 164, Chinese Lunar New Year glitch. That's 11 episodes ago, man. My brain erases after 3 episodes. It's because of the goddamn aliens. I need to stop covering alien topics. I covered that underwater base, man, and they kept fucking with my brain. So
let's see. Scroll.
CB says, acknowledge me.
Merlin Valor says, I'm terrified, but the confident goodness that you all spread out into the world definitely helped me smile again. Aw, yay.
I know it's a terrifying thing to resign from a place, but it's also sometimes the best thing you can do, like absolutely for yourself. So just keep reminding yourself that it's the best decision.
Yeah. Chunkster says, if you guys didn't say it was real, I thought it was one of those Adam short stories. It was real. Captain Fake Eye says, how do you get color in dark hair? I actually had to get my color, my hair lightened because my hair is so dark. And I got like a balayage lightened. So they didn't really bleach my hair a lot. It just turned my hair a lighter brown, I guess. And even with that just little bit lighter brown, she was able to put super bright purple in there, which is crazy, but it worked. So, if you have dark hair, you're going to have to get it lightened, and I recommend not doing it yourself.
Captain Vega says, D&D got switched to Tuesdays, LOL.
Nice. Oh, it's swapped like we used to be Tuesdays.
Grapefruit tastes like poor life choices. It absolutely does. Shout out to Merlin Valor, who just donated $20 as dinner on me. Thanks for the laughs.
Thank you.
That also puts us up to 202. Now we got to figure out, 1, what our stretch goals are, and 2, what we're going to make.
Okay.
We got some work to do, folks.
Yeah,
because
now I'm thinking, like, should we make, like, bread and stuff? Should that be stretch goals?
We should figure out, like, all the things we could make on stream, and then I can sit down and start figuring out the technical aspect of how we're going to set up the cameras and the microphones. Already have a pretty good idea. That's why I kept the monitor downstairs.
Y'all should have seen me cooking last night. It was a mess. We had chunky milk in the fridge, and I was making...
She doesn't check certain things before she starts tossing them in, so she was making things very well, but then she just added in milk, and it was like...
yeah, I was like, what the fuck just happened?
We had good milk in a different spot. Just the bad milk hadn't been thrown away.
Oh my god.
Shout out to Tiny Dancer Nation who resubscribed for the 8th month in a row and said, howdy y'all. Also shout out to Kill a Cupcake 1991 who followed us a minute ago. We appreciate the follow.
I still need more drinks. Jesus.
All right, I'm going to try and get through some of these in a speed round.
ESB Bunny says Calpis and Milkus are basically the same drink. I wonder if it's the same company, just marketed in different
I was going to
countries.
say, I think it sounds like the same company with the is at the end of it. LOL, that's a lot of Patron. Actually, it's not, man. Patron's so fucking expensive.
I think nuts. For a bottle like this big is $80.
Yeah. Trump says, you know your drinks? I don't know many. Which ones are your favorite at Scaryish Podcast? I am a pretty big fan, and I will be the first person to admit I have a gutter palate when it comes to hard liquor. I can tell when an alcohol is a really fine alcohol. I also don't mind if an alcohol is like lowbrow. So I like... not Jim Beam.
You know what I wish they would
Jack
bring
Daniels.
Back? Is Bacardi 151.
151 was good.
Bring it back.
I like Evan Williams and soda. Like Coke or Pepsi or Diet, doesn't matter. Because Evan Williams has like this sweet taste to it. It gives you really bad hangovers. I have horrible headaches, but it's my favorite drink to drink. Aside from rum and Coke. So I'm kind of a basic bitch. Now that I'm almost 36.
I don't even know what my favorite is. I mean, like, you guys see me each week. I literally just mix whatever I fucking feel like.
If I'm at a wedding, though, I'm drinking Long Island iced teas, getting fucked up and dancing all night.
If you want to get wasted on, like, 1-2 drinks, do an AMF or, like, a Long Island iced tea. Those are all just booze on booze.
I'm pretty sure Adios Motherfuckers and Long Island iced teas.
It's the Long Island iced tea.
I like the same thing except the mixers.
Yeah, well, no, because the AMF has the blue shit, that blue liqueur.
Curacao.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Curacao. I don't know.
MB Trina says I just spit my salad out from laughing at Robin's remark about making out with Adam.
Tequila will do that to you.
Snark tried to do exclamation point donate, which I wish was a command.
Oh shit! You should set that up. I almost says, went to get strawberry rum and the bag had some sticky, sweet smelling liquid on it. Neither bottle had any leaks, so I guess some ghost had a mixer and didn't invite us. Wow.
Michael over there on Facebook says, super stoked to join y'all. My wife and I listen to you nonstop on Spotify during long road trips. Love what you do.
Oh, thank you so much.
We're so happy our show is a road trip show.
Yes, because we have so many episodes and we're so happy you folks actually want to listen to our voice for hours.
It's hard for me to edit sometimes because I just get so fucking sick of hearing myself. I edit Robin actually a lot more than I'll edit myself to try and bring sentences together because I know I can't tolerate listening to myself unless I'm just like deleting stuff. There's a lot of jokes of mine that hit the cutting room floor, but mainly because Robin doesn't laugh at them.
Oh my god, Captain Fake Guy has a D&D podcast called How the Quest Was Won.
Get the fuck out of here.
That is such a good name.
Don't you have a medical podcast too?
Yeah. Hello?
Captain Fake Guy, we need to sit down and talk. Okay?
Yeah, we need to sit down and talk because we need to talk about Hear Us Out Network.
Yeah, we do.
Alexis Coomer says, I turned my flashlight on and placed the toy that way and it left. So that figure that they saw, they were just like, turn my flashlight on. I'm good. Scroll. Sorry, we have to start reading more stories.
We can just stop and come back. I just hate stopping and coming back and being like, and this message was sent 20 minutes ago.
Oh my God, Lizzie B says, Bacardi 151 is why I almost got arrested in 2004. What
Sounds
the
like a story.
fuck?
Michael says, bourbon fan myself, Jim Beam, and any of those will do. Jim Beam I've had a lot of bad memories with, so.
I am guilty of really enjoying Tennessee Honey.
She is. She's guilty of that. It's gross.
Like, it's so good.
Also, if I'm going to do shots, if I'm going to be forced to do shots, I prefer Jameson. I think that's an old person thing, too, because I wasn't a huge fan of Jameson back in the day, and I used to do pickleback chasers after it, which, if you're unfamiliar, is literally pickle juice from a jar of pickles. You take a shot of it afterwards.
Naughty. Ooh, she's naughty. Tennessee Honey and cream soda is nice. I got to try that. I fucking love Tennessee Honey.
Michael, so we used to bring 151 camping to start campfires.
Shut the French
door. Shut the French doors.
Shit. So the Snark says, you're a stupid asshole. The Snark says, y'all need to come over and let Larry bartend for you. Hell yeah, I'm down with that.
Yeah, me too.
Anytime I don't have to mix my own drinks is a good time. Glitch says, ranch water is new love right now. Don't know what that is. AC Bunny says, I need Apex buddies. Oh, maybe that's what that is. I have no idea.
Same. All right, let's stop right there. We'll read MQI's message about wine.
Okay, I'm just going to read it. 1 glass of wine anymore, and I am about half twisted. Wow.
Nice. All right. When your tolerance starts going down when you're younger, you're like, no, people are going to think I suck. And then when you're older, you're like, hell yes, cheap date. So, all right, let's go ahead and press pause on that right there, and I'll read my first story and give it that wonderful intro as if we hadn't just been talking to you folks for half an hour. All right, or however long it was.
Oh, yeah, I also have boba.
Bobes. I was drinking my bobes while you were reading.
I don't even have boba in it, though. I have, like, lychee jelly and egg pudding, because that's my favorite.
Gonna go ahead and mark it again.
Sorry.
This is Jay Valor's story, by the way. Also, with our new setup, I have changed how our microphones are being taken into my computer. So if our audio levels are off and we're too loud, it's my biggest concern is if we're too loud because we have a lot of natural gain instead of artificial gain coming through the digital audio workshop that I use. Just let me know, like, hey, you guys are coming in a bit hot, and we'll play with it. I'm watching the levels. So if you see my eyes go like far down, it's because I'm watching the levels really closely. It looks like they're okay though. All right, Jesus Christ, let's read this story. Marking it. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get into my first email of the show. This one's subject is, my sleep paralysis pitied me. And it's from Jay Valor. It starts out like this. Hi-oh.
Hello.
No. It said hi-oh.
Hi-oh.
Hi-oh. Everyone out there now yell hi-oh wherever you're at and look extra crazy. It goes on to say, been a while since I've reached out due to the schedule change. In parentheses, I have D&D on Wednesday nights.
This is Wednesday.
It is Wednesday.
Well, when we're recording
They're actually joining us. I think D&D got rescheduled this week. They're in our chat right now. It says, well, let's get into another long story. For years, I've had sleep paralysis. It started vividly when I was in middle school, waking up from nightmares with a heavily pressured weight on me. It was never my chest. Instead, it was pressure on my legs and hips. And the easiest way to explain is that it felt as if there were hands clasped tightly around my legs, pinning me in place. So instead of only one entity, it was many, just faceless, unknowing, and unkind hands that seemed to have long enough fingers to keep me pinned like shackles. Due to the stress at home, the terrible need to keep smiling, and struggling with the idea that I deserved to be loved, I was terribly lonely. So alone that at times I welcomed sleep and looked forward to the paralysis. It was a constant in my life, even if it was a hallucination. It was a steady expectation in my life, a constant variable I could keep track of. After all, at the time, I had nothing else stable in my life. That's really sad. This time, it started like most nights. I came home after working a double shift, showered, and crawled to bed. I was so done for the day that I looked forward to sleep as a fast-forward button to wake up and start another day. I think the same thing. Sometimes I'm just like, I can't wait to fast forward like 6 hours and just put my head down and just put this mess of a day behind me. It was this night, though, that my paralysis shifted. I awoke, pinned, trying desperately to breathe, and did what I always did. Closed my eyes and started counting. an exercise I still do today when my brain is just too busy. It was different. The pressure from the hands that I had familiarized held me until suddenly a voice said, "You're not alone."
That's really nice to hear.
I panicked and cried when I felt a hand touch my forehead as if to brush away pain, to comfort me. It was at that specific moment that I didn't feel any anxiety towards the paralysis. Instead, I felt alive because after all the years of paralysis, I was told I wasn't alone, and in a very broken way, I was seen. Hallucination or not, someone expressed my existence and the worth of their attention. Whatever sleep paralysis is, it took pity on me in one of the lowest moments in my life. I'm not thankful for it, but I never want to know if it is supernatural or can be scientifically explained. To quote Harry Potter, hearing voices no one else can hear isn't a good sign, even in the wizarding world.
Wow.
Best regards, Jay Valor.
That's... Okay, so having something tell you that is really nice when you really need to hear it. But at the same time, it's like saying... You're not alone. You know, it could be super creepy. But
I wonder, and this is just me spitballing here and trying to make a funny situation out of something that is very sad. But, like, what if they were actually that night, like, let's really get her. Like, let's creep her out. Someone whisper to her. And one of the things is, like, you're not alone. And when they noticed how much you desperately needed that, they're like, all right, everyone hug her. And they, like, brushed your forehead like, we're sorry. Like, we're sorry we've been tormenting you. Like, we're just here to give you hugs now. So, and it's definitely a deep and personal story, and we appreciate you sending that to us, because I think there's a lot of times where people's stress being at heightened levels causes them to have sleep paralysis, which is one of the known factors. And stress does come from situations where you're at your lowest in your life, and it's definitely something that makes you feel worse. Your sleep is interrupted, and you don't know what's happening to you, and it can be quite terrifying. So it's nice to know that at that low point, you found some solace in that, which is just such an unlikely source.
Yeah.
So thank you for sending that in. And, we love you, so keep that in mind. You're one of our favorites, absolutely.
Whoa! You can't just speak.
I just go ahead and put it out there.
That's just like saying, like, you're my favorite kid.
I have a trading card over there with Frieza's signature on it, so, and it came from Jay Valor, and I sincerely appreciate you so much for that. So, but yeah, we know so many of you folks, like by name, because you're active members of the community, and you'll always be part of this community no matter what. So, thank you. All right, let's look over in stream chats where we picked up. It was the thing about wine. I'm What's for Dinner says, my favorite liquor is Baron-Jäger. It's a German honey schnapps that tastes just like honey that warms your body on the way down.
Sorry, if you guys haven't ever watched Attack on Titan. It's a
character named Eren Yeager, I think.
Is that his last name, Yeager?
I think so.
All I know is, like, they fucking all hunt these things.
Captain Fay Guy says, I run too many podcasts. We really actually need to sit down and talk. I know you actually applied with one of them to HughesOut Network. It was at the same time I got my new job, and that's sort of been put on hold for expanding the network. But we've been talking about it a lot recently, and we've actually mentioned your podcast multiple times.
Yeah.
So we do want to talk to you. I'll reach out to you. MQI says, my favorite shots are Chuck Norris shots by far. I have no idea what those are, but I imagine that they taste like denim and chest hair. Where a fist comes out
of the shot glass and just punches
you in the face. They give you an empty shot glass and they punch you in the face. All right, gonna keep scrolling.
Hailstorm says, I'll be back. My mom wants snow cones. That's fucking adorable. What's amazing is 911 girl came over this past weekend because all of us are vaccinated now. Woo woo.
Slap hands.
And
we're not far away. We're even closer than we used to be.
Wait.
This is weird. We found a dead spot in the camera. My arm is take my good
arm. But she brought over snow cones, and my favorite is when they put ice cream on the bottom. So they put vanilla ice cream on the bottom, and then you put your like shave ice and stuff on top. So good.
Picklebacks are old school. They really are. Gonna keep scrolling. I remember I had to explain it to a bartender one time because the chick I was with was like, "We should do pickleback shots." And we asked, and they're like, "Wait, you want what?" Because they'd never heard of it. I was like, "Yeah, I know it's disgusting. Just get us."
Chunks just says, "I heard so many stories about Everclear. I've never had it myself."
Glitch my says, drink of choice.
Jameson is my favorite. Shots with ginger ale. Nice. Natty Daddy says, "Naughty!" exclamation point. And I said it right the first time, so it's Natty Natty. You said it right too.
Naughty Natty.
Lizzie B says, if there wasn't this interaction, I'd probably just wait for the edited version of the podcast. Aw. But there is interaction We hear. We talk to people. Let's see. Lizzie B says boba. I fucking love boba, and now I'm empty. But I really want to like get all the toppings on the bottom, which is a weird sentence.
That is a weird sentence. That's not why they're called toppings.
I actually wanted taro pudding, but they didn't have taro pudding because they're the fucking JK. They're not the worst. I just like stopping there once a week, super good.
All right, I'm going to check out something over there on the Facebook. Lenore over there in Facebook says, this is fancy, guys. I haven't been here in a while since Lent.
Did you give us up for Lent?
Well, thank you. Right. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate it. Could totally hear Robin super loud drinking, ASMR time. Yeah, that's why I kind of brought it up, because I realized these microphones are going to pick up stuff. She clipped her nails during the topic episode yesterday, which, by the way, is pretty frequent. I would say 1/3 of all episodes recorded of Scaryish have had nail clippings or filings done in the background that I've either edited out or left in the show because they were quiet enough. With this new microphone setup, that's not going to happen. It all has to be edited out because it spikes the microphone. It's like, click, click. It's so annoying. Okay. Gonna keep scrolling.
My nose is running.
I do.
I want those wings.
So we have a new spot.
F.
Dragon Tiger Noodle Co. It's a Jet Tila restaurant. We went there. Robin had herself some ramen. It looked pretty good. I don't want to eat ramen unless I'm going to sit down and eat it in the restaurant. I hate taking stuff home and reassembling it because it doesn't taste the same. But I did order some spicy wingies. And holy shit, they might be the best spicy wings I've literally ever had in my life. So
I learned that those aren't the spicy ones.
Wait, what?
I learned that those are the mild ones.
Well, I'll take the spicy ones then, because I thought those ones were like delicious.
They're
My
delicious.
mom could eat them too.
Yeah.
My mom doesn't like a lot of spicy food, so bring on the spicy
Those
ones.
are the mild ones.
I just ordered the only thing I saw on the menu.
Yeah.
Is it an off-menu thing?
No. So
where the fuck was it then?
It's like that one's called like the Little Dragon wings, and then the other ones are called just like.
I will have to go back after this.
Yeah.
So I can show you the menu because I don't think there was 2 options except for there was 6-piece, 10-piece, and 20-piece. There's 3 of us, so obviously I got a 20-piece. All right.
I'm Beef Train is not a fan of ranch. What?
I'm not either, to be honest with you. I've overdone ranch. I grew up in the Midwest. Everyone puts ranch on fucking everything back home.
I only like restaurant ranch. I do not like Hidden Valley Ranch, if that makes sense to anyone.
She doesn't trust anything from any valley she doesn't know because it's hidden.
Oh, I get it.
I get jokes.
All right. Scrolling. Amsterdam says ranch on hot buffalo wings. Yes.
Yeah.
Because it's restaurant ranch.
Heck yeah.
It's not Hidden Valley Ranch.
There's just a weird taste to Hidden Valley Ranch. Like every time I put it on something, I'm just like, this just tastes
It is a weird
different.
flavor. Sorry.
Lizzie B says, I have had pretty bad sleep paralysis since I was a kid, and I was born in 1980, so most of my life I didn't have Google, so I swore it was demons. In my sleep paralysis, I also experienced narcolepsy. Wonder how many people experience that. I cannot force myself to stay awake. I think if I fall asleep, I'll die. A lot of times, I haven't had sleep paralysis in like a year. Knock on wood. But
Lizzie B says don't sleep on your back if you don't want sleep paralysis, and then says, "Wow, I'm not a favorite, just a redheaded stepchild." I told you not to say favorites. You can't.
I don't give a shit. I'm sorry. I don't care. I love everyone that's here. I remember the names. I will tell someone they're my favorite if they're my favorite. You want to know who one of my biggest favorites is? Glitch Grim. Suck it, bitches. He does so much for us. It's unbelievable. I love you, Glitch. That's all I'm saying. You want to call me out for picking favorites? I'll give another fucking favorite. I don't care.
Oh my fucking God.
My favorites are basically everyone that's watching.
I know. I was going to say everyone's my favorite. Love you guys all. All you guys. Let's see. The Snark says the bottomings for taro. I mean boba. Wait, what? Yeah, instead of toppings, it should be called the bottomings.
Sounds weird. And sexy.
Yeah.
Michael said we would make tubs full of jungle juice with Everclear at Purdue. Haha.
You went to Purdue too? Do you know this person?
I don't know. Maybe I do.
What?
I wasn't on campus though. I was never in West Lafayette. I was typically bouncing around between Purdue Cal and Purdue Northwest.
Because you got fucked up during college too.
I did. I did not make jungle juice with Everclear. I would drink a bottle of Gatorade down halfway and then fill the half with Everclear. And then I would drink that. When it was halfway, I'd do it again. And by the time I had finished that second one, I was super fucked up. and it is not good for you. It causes blindness. It says so on the goddamn bottle.
Oh my god. So especially if you're pregnant, don't drink it.
It's 190 proof, which means it's 95% alcohol.
Lizzie B says, I think one day I'll sit down one day. Whoa, what? And write an email about my sleep paralysis.
Please do. We would love to hear about it.
What's for dinner says, dirty joke of the day. I asked my wife if she preferred regular kissing or French kissing.
Kissing.
She said she prefers Australian kissing. It's like French kissing, but down under. That's a good one. Oh, fuck.
MQI says, cherry McGillicuddy's and blue ice is a Chuck Norris PS. Good to
know. The Snark says, this place sounds amazing. It is amazing. There's one on Rainbow. There's one on St. Rose, and there's one on Southern Highlands. So you can go to any one of those, I think.
IMB Trainer says, I'm What's for Dinner seems to miss his obsession with Adams wearing pants or not wearing pants.
He's wearing pants today.
So before, if I had to wear a suit to work, I would come home and take off my suit pants. And that was mainly because I didn't want them to get too wrinkly. I spent all day sitting in them. I wanted to hang them up. And then I would just go pantsless because I had my nice shirt and my tie. And now that I don't work at the bank anymore, I basically wear whatever I wore to work. So.
Let's see. Glitch says, I can never find Hidden Valley Ranch. It's always missing at the store.
That's a good joke.
Hailstorm says, don't really like ranch. Jay Valor says, it's the flavor of fake. I believe that. It's just, I don't like their ranch. It's gross. Jay Valor says, I bribed for my favoritism. Lizzie V says, I'm from Los Angeles and currently live in Elkhart, Indiana. I don't know where that is. Have you heard of it?
Yeah, I've heard of Elkhart.
Oh, where's that?
It's in Indiana. I've heard of it. I don't remember which direction from where I grew up. Most likely south and in some way, shape, or form east because I grew up in northwest Indiana.
MQI says, ew, hidden balls. It's so gross. It says, that's literally a typo. I'm dying. That was the best typo ever. What the fuck? Okay. Scroll. Aw, Lizzie B says, so Robin is now my favorite.
Robin's most people's favorite, so that's okay. It's near South Bend. Got you. Okay, yeah, I definitely know.
Cool. We've been there. We've been to, what's that place by South Bend that we went to with that college? What college was that?
Oh, obviously. Notre Dame.
Okay.
I was like, why am I not thinking of the college from South Bend? Hang on, I'm going to check over on FB. Alyssa over there says, we love a good Australian kiss. That's hilarious.
Me too.
Going to go ahead and minimize it.
100.
All right, I think we are actually caught up. So that's good. Michael
God.
says, yeah, don't know you personally, Adam, but appreciate a fellow Hoosier and Boilermaker. I always tell Robin what a Hoosier is. I'm like, it's someone from Indiana. She's like, where did that come from? Like, no one knows. I'm sure there's an origin. I was never told. Because I told her about the movie Hoosiers as well.
Well, isn't that what they called the people that went across the country with those bags during the Great Depression? They called them Hoosiers?
I don't think so.
I don't remember.
I don't know. But we see the movie Hoosiers pop out. I'm like, that's about IU, Indiana University, because they're called the Hoosiers. Because that's what people from Indiana are called. And it leads to that same conversation. All right, anyways, so we are caught up mostly with the chat.
You're just a hooer.
So, yeah, those are carpetbaggers.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, the Snark. I was like, that sounds like a bindle, and I know that's not what a Hoosier is. It's the thing that you tie on a stick over your back.
Isn't that like a character from some D&D podcast or something?
Know. Yeah, it's from our D&D game.
Oh.
With Steve and Lori, which we haven't played in over probably 2 years at this point. All right, so here's the deal. We're going to run a 60-second ad break over there on Twitch. I don't think Facebook will get any ads. YouTube shouldn't get any ads, so just hang out with us for the next minute. We're going to run the ad right meow.
I What's Dinner says, surprised they haven't made a movie called Who's Your Daddy?
Oh, they have. It just wasn't released in the regular theaters.
It's prawn.
Exactly.
Oh.
ASB Bunny says, as an Australian, I take offense.
Oh my God, that's hilarious. Oh my God.
And then a laughy face. They weren't being serious.
Whew. Doot.
Michael says, I believe Hoosier, like diversity, was an old wooden ship. That's hilarious.
Diversity was an old wooden ship?
It's just something you say. It's from, I can't remember what it's from, but it's like you just say, oh, it's an old wooden ship.
Oh.
Lisby, I asked
why
my
wooden
called
ship
Hoosiers.
Was called the Chum Guzzling Queen. So.
It's true. That's what we named our boat in Sea of Thieves.
Sea of Thieves.
I miss Charlie.
But, oh my God. Okay, you know what's funny? Is Adam, when we played Sea of Thieves, he was streaming his game, and he was calling all his watchers and followers fuck nuggets, okay?
That was awesome.
He's like, what's up, fuck nuggets?
One, I didn't have any. Two, I wasn't the one streaming, Logan was.
Oh my God.
And Logan was like, you should stream, and I was like, I don't have it set up on my Xbox. And I don't want to do a persona. Like, everyone wants to watch people like Dr. Disrespect, and I had never seen Dr. Disrespect.
Oh, we were just making fun of him.
So I was like, I don't know what I would call myself. I'd have to call myself Professor Disregard. And so I basically created the character of Professor Disregard for the entire night, where I referred to everyone watching as fuck nuggets. And it was so much fun. It was like 6 straight hours of sailing a 4-person boat and jumping into a cannon and being shot onto the boat of other people. And rather than try and kill them or steal their shit,
you would just go down and drink all their
drink all their beer and I'd puke everywhere. It was so fucking funny.
Oh my god.
It's more fun when you play video games when you can kind of like role play a little bit. And I was just like, I'm just going to be the fucking asshole who just drinks and pukes everywhere constantly. It was really fucking fun. I don't think that VOD exists anymore anyways.
Oh no, there's no way. It's gone forever.
Yeah, unless Logan is a partner, Twitch partner, in which case I think they keep him for a long, long time. All right, Lizzie B. This is what I was trying to read like 5 minutes ago. It says, I asked why they are called Hoosiers and most who have lived here their whole life don't know. We don't. No fucking clue. Michael Murphy. I'm reading the Facebook stuff. I figured Robin could read the Twitch stuff because we usually don't get this much, but I'm very pleased to see it's coming.
Let's see. Glitch asked if you got the Crowfall beta. Don't even know what that is.
I did get Crowfall beta. I'm not that impressed with it. I got into New World Alpha, which is Amazon's MMO, which is really different. And I'm liking it. I haven't played it a whole lot, though. But I really, really, really had the urge to start my stream up. And I'm in Chivalry 2 Alpha currently. And then the first round of closed beta starts either tomorrow or Friday. And I finally get to stream that. And I got a new green screen. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to stream tomorrow or Friday. Not Friday. Tomorrow or Saturday. So we shall see. Michael Murray says, you should check out Traverse City State Hospital and the Hippie Tree if you haven't already. A Midwest legend and has some spooky tales associated with it. I will add that to our topic doc.
All right. So it's my turn to read?
It is indeed. Let me go ahead and mark it, and then you can take over.
All right. So this next story begins. Hello again, Spooky fam.
Hello again.
Can you click on the story so that I can actually read the words?
Let me give you the mouse.
Thanks. Oh, do you have to mark that?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know where this voice came from.
Take the strong hand.
Take the strong hand.
I just want to start by thanking you for creating such a wonderful and welcoming community. That's what we hope to be. I don't want no toxic people. Y'all can get the book out. All right. I've been listening for about a year now, and I've never stopped being amazed at how friendly and caring you all are. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, seriously. It's very nice of you.
My last story is really the only unexplainable and questionably paranormal thing that has ever happened to me. At least I think so. My memory is pretty terrible. It's okay. I'm an Etch-a-Sketch. Adam says that all the time.
She really is.
That's not just a self-burn. Okay. About 3, nearly 4 years ago, I got very sick. I'll save you the boring medical jargon and just summarize it all by saying that because of this, I have brain damage, and that is the cause of my struggle with my memory to this day. That is really terrifying and rough. I am so sorry. It was during this time that my story takes place. It's not nearly very long or exciting, just wanted to share. It would be nice to get another perspective on it to help me sort out and process it all. As I have mentioned before, I had gotten very sick a few years ago. It was pretty awful. For about a year, I struggled finding a doctor that would actually listen to my concerns, which is funny because I'm watching an episode of New Amsterdam where they're literally doing that. It's like,
I hate it when doctors ignore symptoms.
Right.
It's very, very annoying.
Or was it The Good Doctor that I watched last night where it was like this person kept telling them like, no, this is what I'm feeling. These are my symptoms.
It was The Good Doctor.
Yeah. And the doctor's just like, nah, it's menopause. But she actually had like a horrific...
She winds up having Parkinson's.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, continuing on. Meanwhile,
Spoilers for that new episode of
God, I'm so sorry.
The Good Doctor.
Meanwhile, I was getting more and more sick. It had gotten so bad that I ended up bedridden. I had no hope. I didn't think I would leave that bed alive, and I nearly didn't. My husband had come home from work one night to find me unable to move or speak. All I could do was stare at him helplessly. Being the freaking badass that he is, my husband didn't even hesitate. He dropped everything and called an ambulance right away. From that point on, I spent just over 6 months in and out of the hospital while doctors finally found out what was wrong with me. Those 6 months were brutal on my poor husband. He worked long hours during the day, and his evenings were spent in a hospital room, wondering at which point he should start planning his wife's funeral. That is so depressing.
Yeah,
and
it's really sad.
That's super rough, dude.
I'm happy to know that you're writing this, so we know that everything's going to turn out okay.
That's one thing I hate about movies, where you're like, I don't even know if this person's going to survive. Like that one movie that we watched, it'll come to me, watch at the end of the episode. He suffered all of this daily, only to go home every night to an empty home. He is much stronger than I am, because had our roles been reversed, I would have been so utterly crushed. At this point, it's important to mention that my husband is not a believer. To say he's a skeptic of all things paranormal is an understatement. He really can't be fussed with all that. Now, my memory is what he told me of these stories is fuzzy at best. He told them to me years later, and he refuses to talk about it now. His skepticism is so strong that he cannot believe that this was more than his grief playing tricks on him, and I cannot, no matter how hard I try, pry any more details out of him. Calling him a brick wall would be too generous. I'm sure it's like one of those 6-inch thick steel walls that just survive atomic bombs.
Yeah, that sentence took a while to build, so when you start out with 6-inch thick, I was like, I don't know where this is going.
One night after I was home and our lives were fairly back to normal, he confided in me the story of one of those nights that he spent alone while I was in the hospital. My husband had dreams of my parents. His dreams were of my mother. His dreams of my mother were very comforting. She was there for him, comforting him through such a trying time in his life. My father was stern but supportive. I recall my husband mentioning that my dad had told him, and this is in no way a quote, "Mikey'll be all right. We trusted you to take care of her, so she better be." Very true to my dad's personality. A no-bull kind of guy that'll tell you how it is and how he feels about it. Seems understandable for a person to have such comforting dreams while going through such a trying time, right? Well, the part that makes all of this even remotely relatable to the podcast, both of my parents have passed. While it seems pretty normal that he would have had such pleasant dreams of my mother, who he had been very close to in her life, it still strikes me as a bit strange that he had such a true-to-character dream of my dad, who he had never met. I'd love to hear your theories on all this. Perhaps it's not paranormal and really just is the human body being pretty dang cool. Either way, I thought it was a nice story to share. That's about it. Thanks again for all that you do, McKellen.
Well, thank you so much, first of all, for sending that in.
We're glad that you are doing so much better. But
we see you very frequently.
I think that that's such a cool dream to have because it kind of helps you not feel so alone, right? Because you're sitting there, you're like, the world's freaking ending all around me. What am I supposed to do? And then you have this dream where these people that are so close to your wife would be like, it's fine. Things will be all right. Don't worry about it. You know?
It gives you hope, and it keeps you moving forward in a way that you will like literally hope someone in your waking hours will bring that sort of sense to you, you know? And then to have it happen from someone that, one, you were close to and is no longer there, and two, that you didn't really know that well, in such an accurate depiction of their personality definitely seems really, really odd. And there's a bunch of things that it really could be. You know, it could just be that it was a dream. And the reaction to that dream was just very real because it was exactly what you needed at the time. Which in a way is kind of cool too, because maybe it was your brain deciding that it was going to comfort you in a way that it knew you needed. Which is incredible that a human being could actually do that for themselves. Or it could have been something where you may have been visited by like some sort of thing through your dream where they were sitting there just telling you like things are going to be okay and resting, like, or I should say putting your fears for all the things that you've put on your shoulders a little bit relieved. That's a good way to say it. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's just one of those dream things that we hear about a lot on the show.
Yes, we get a lot of emails about people having these dreams that provide closure or that tell you.
You're shaking the fuck out of my camera. She puts her arms on it, and then when she talks, she's like moving, and it's like, and that is a much more stable monitor. So I'm just like, what the fuck's happening over here?
Just move with it, lean with it, rock with it. But yeah, we get a lot of stories about these types of things for people that need closure, that need some type of message in their life at that moment, and they get what they need. You know, you can't always get what you want, but you get what you need.
I hate you so much. Wow. Either way, we are so happy you're still here. We're so happy your husband stuck through it, and that your parents were able to come visit him in his dream and help him carry through a really, really rough time. And it's really nice to know that you're part of our community now. So
yeah.
Thank you so much for letting us know about it. And if he would ever like to share with us, he absolutely can do so. And like we always say, it doesn't have to be something that we share on the show. If he's just like, I do want to say something or expand on that story or clear up any details or anything like that, he can feel free to reach out to us as well if he'd prefer. So thank you so much one more time. All right, let's look over into Stream Chat and see what you wonderful folks had to say. I am going to close out that and scooch this here and make it bigger.
Bigger.
And this one too, why not?
Okay. You're about to bring up marbles, so it doesn't matter.
You're such a fucking scaredy cat.
You heard that though, right?
It's just a bottle popping.
I know, but it was like right next to me. Fuck you.
Alexis over there in YouTube says, I hear whispers every night. I'm just sitting in bed watching a movie and then I hear whispers.
It's your Amazon Echo Dot.
I was going to say, if you heard the story at the beginning, I heard fucking whispers earlier today too. I would recommend saging or getting some sort of thing that you feel comfortable with.
Which is funny because 6 Foot Panda also says, me and my wife moved into a new apartment and we keep hearing things like keys jingling, bags moving, toilet seat slamming, and weird noises. What should I do to make it stop? Sage your place.
I'd say start with saging, and if you're religious, you could also have a priest come and bless.
Yeah, blessing your new apartment. I know it doesn't matter what religious belief. A lot of people do that.
It does cost money though.
They bless their house. And yeah, it does cost money, but it's something you could do. We are not.
Arm is back on the desk.
We're not ghost adventurers, so we can't tell you exactly. I mean, even they don't know what to tell you, but...
Yeah, they're full of shit.
Yeah. So, yeah, you know.
Lots of folks reacting to this particular story. Hailstorm says, oh my god, that's so sad. ASB Bunny says, Doctors Not Listening is an invisible illness sufferer's life story. IMB Trainer says to ASB Bunny, and that is why I have trust issues with doctors. I have no idea what I'm going to do when my primary physician retires. Hopefully he will have someone he can recommend you to that will... be supportive in that same way.
Mr. Dinner says, there needs to be a new name for lactose intolerant. It makes it sound like a sufferer is choosing to hate dairy. You know what? I don't do well with lactose milk stuff, but I still eat the crap out of cheese, drink the crap out of milk. You should have seen me last night.
Pours expired milk all over her raviolis.
Oh, yeah. That shit's so good.
MQI said in regards to the story, this is awful. IMB Trainer suggested lactose deficient. That would insinuate that you have a deficiency of lactose in your body.
Lactase deficient. So
what's lactase?
Probably the thing in your body that processes the lactose. So you're saying
probably you don't know that though.
I'm telling you. Fuck you.
Actually, Faison said, crap, I forgot it's Wednesday. Sup, guys. MQI says her parents came to him for strength. That's the believer in me, though. I think the same thing. Glitch said HLP. I think that's just help.
Let's see.
Yeah, 6 Foot Pan, I definitely think you should look into saging the place. That would probably be the first thing that I would do. Also, this is just me, but I have some holy water that I got from a priest a long time ago. I don't know if I still have it around, but when I first got it, my friend's grandmother told me, like, if you're ever having a hard time, put it over your doorways. So that is something that I totally just remembered. I haven't thought about that in a long time.
Aw, Tiny Dancer Nation says, you look pretty tonight, Robin and Adam. Nice shirt. You know what's funny about this shirt is, so if you...
Custom made.
It's custom made. If you want to check out Thai Town Jewelry on Instagram, she actually made this shirt for Adam. I have one too, but I'm too big to fit mine, so I don't wear it.
So I didn't wear it before because if I'm at the wrong angle with lighting above me,
you
shows
see
off
his
my
titties.
boobies.
Ooh, yeah,
but with the new cutoff, it's like all my webcam meetings where sometimes I'm wearing shirts that are mediums that I haven't fit into for years because I'm over here with my belly just hanging out. You guys will just never know if my shirt fits.
I'm Beef Trainer says lactase is the enzyme needed to process and digest lactose.
There you go.
Suck my balls.
Fuck you. How about that? Lots of folks suggesting
Suck
burning
my
sage.
eggs.
Suck my eggs. That's so funny. All right, gonna keep scrolling. Lizzie B says, when I'm almost asleep sometimes, I'll hear someone say my name. I don't know if it's my headspace or something else. I hate those dream thoughts where you're not quite sure if it's something that's happening in real life. Because if you think someone's whispering to you or you hear someone talking around you, you don't know if it's like the beginning of your dream kicking off or if something really, really creepy is happening.
Let's see. Six Panda says burn the building. What the fuck?
I would not recommend that. Hang on, I got to scroll up to see something that was said. I don't know, I must have scrolled past it. Okay, I'm going to scroll to the bottom. Fuck it.
Chunkster says, my arm feels sore. Just got the vaccine this morning. Do your arm exercises. Glitch says, Himalayan salt on all the entrances, windows, and doors. That's funny. Captain Fake Eye says, congrats to Chunkster about her vaccine.
Yeah, I will say, when I got mine Sunday, I was like, I feel fine. We went to Costco, we went shopping, we came home. I took like a little bit of a nap. I got up, we watched some Falcon and Winter Soldier, which we're now caught up on. We watched a new horror show called Them on Amazon Prime Video, which is really good. It's super fucking intense, though. Yeah, and then I went to bed. I went to bed a little bit early, and then Monday, man, I woke up and my day just got deleted. I was like, oh, you've been up for 45 minutes? No energy. You're falling asleep at your desk. And I'd sleep for like 5 or 6 hours.
Hailstorm says, I've struggled with mental health all my life, and anytime I try to get medical help / therapy, doctors won't allow me. They refuse to help.
That's awful.
Find new doctors. You just go to doctor until you find the one that you trust and believes in you.
And I have heard a lot of folks nowadays stating that when they go see a doctor or if they go see a medical professional and they refuse to do something, they say, I want that noted in my chart. It's like, because they have to keep notes on the things that they have had requested of them. And they have to note, if you request it, that they decided not to do it, which makes them liable if that happened to be something that you needed in the future. And that's typically when they'll be like, okay, whatever. So.
I'm listening. It says, the last time my arm hurt, it was because I was single. You know, it took me like 5 minutes to fucking understand. Not 5 minutes, like 3 minutes to understand what that meant. I've been sitting here like, what is that?
Jacking off joke.
I just got that. Because Chunkster did one of those like, I see what you're saying, faces, emotes. And I was just like, oh my God, how did I not register that? I was like, what? Does your arm hurt because you let that person go? Does your arm hurt because they punched you when they left?
Because you wear your heart on your sleeve and they ripped your heart out when you left?
Oh, I didn't even think about that one.
It's a jacking off joke. All right, we're caught up.
I should have known. I gotta pee. Sorry.
Okay, I guess we're going to wait for Robin to pee.
I gotta pee.
It's a shame we didn't take a fucking commercial break 20 minutes ago. Maybe less. It's because the door is right there now. So she's just going to walk out constantly. Well, that breeze really did feel really fucking good. Oh, my God. All right, let me drink more of this stupid White Claw. So I will say to whoever sent this email that I'm about to read in, they sent it to us, I think, through Facebook. And then I copied it and sent it over to our Storytime email address because that's the easiest way for us to forward them over to my mom to be proofread. And I did not include their name, so this is going to be from Anonymous, even though I'm sure their name was included, so that sucks. That's on me. Lizzie B says, my therapist told me I'm eccentric. I ghosted him after that. I mean, there's a difference between being eccentric and needing help. You know, if you are eccentric, because I know some people that are eccentric, that it just is what it is. But if they're saying that as a way of refusing you treatment, it's like, fuck them. 6 Foot Panda says, waiting for Mortal Kombat. We are going to hang out with some friends on Friday and watch it, which I'm really excited about. MQI says, I am beyond blessed. I found the primary care physician I did. She's amazing. Yes, you just keep looking until you find a great doctor. I burned through a lot of doctors in Las Vegas when I first got here. I had someone ask me about my religion while I was sitting there, like just getting a general checkup, that they wanted me to tell them about like my church going habits. And like they weren't comfortable treating me otherwise. And I was just like, it's none of your fucking business. So I've gone through some weird inquisitions from doctors before as well that were like in no way, shape, or form related to any of my health requests.
Sorry, that was
Jesus
my boob.
Christ, dude.
My boob smacked into the thing. That was my boob, sorry.
ASMR of Robin's boob smashing into a microphone.
Take that, titty bump.
That's what it looks like. That's the audio signature right there. It almost looks like tit. What? All right, you ready? The audio signature.
Oh, yeah.
It's like she's never recorded an episode of a podcast before.
Sorry.
All right. Captain Fake Guy says, interesting questions. I don't think I've ever asked anyone's religion. It's because you're probably a good doctor. So, all right. Let's tilt this up a little bit. Get it pointed towards my mouth.
Glitch says corn hub. Jesus Christ. Did you already read all these?
I read some of them.
Oh, my therapist told me I'm eccentric. I ghosted him after that. Okay. I was doing says that actually looks like an amazing chair. It is an amazing chair. It's much better having this layout of the office because I'm not in the squeaky chair. So that chair that
because Robin has a really hard time sitting still in the squeaky chair, which makes editing really hard.
So that other chair is so squeaky, and this one's just like Yeah, I love this chair. It's great.
For her birthday, I think.
Hailstorm says, I'm in a very awkward position where I'm so close to being 18, so that's one of the reasons why I can't get help. What?
Center. You were leaning and you were like half cut off.
Oh, sorry. Is that better?
Sure.
Chunkster says that cleavage Robin got there. Thank you. It's what my mom gave me. Hailstorm says, titty problems. It's just because I leaned down too far. I got little baby boobs.
It's not true. All right. I'm going to go ahead and read now before we get any further down that rabbit hole. Boom.
Of boobs?
Yes.
I like boobs.
Of your boobs. All right. So let's go ahead and get into this next one. All right. I'm going to go ahead and read it's a fucking car right outside our house. I can hear them idling. You hear that?
Doop, 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 doop,
it's like, fuck off. There's no stop sign. There's no stoplight out there. Just leave. Fucking A. I would love to have the money to just soundproof this room. That'd be great.
I would love to have the money to have a bigger office.
I'd have to have a soundproof booth in that office.
Or like a dedicated craft room.
That'd be cool.
That would be so cool.
All right. We're actually going to read this fucking email this time.
Sorry.
We'll see. We'll see what Robin wants to do next.
Go.
I can't. They can ASMR hear you're drinking. They've already mentioned it, so.
Yeah, they can ASMR me slurping through the straw.
So you're suddenly going to be very quiet sipping from a cup?
I mean, I don't sip. I just pour into my mouth.
I just pour into my mouth. What a load of horse shit. All right, I'm going to read. It's so loud. So I'm going to get into the last story that we have this evening, and the subject is the leaf fairies. So this was sent to us by a user, I believe, through Facebook. I did not include their name, and that's on me. I'm not sure if they wanted it shared, so we'll just say it's from Anonymous. So thank you so much for sending this. And it starts out like this. Heya, my favorite spooky peeps.
Heya.
Heya. I'm jumping right into this one so I can keep it short and sweet. Somehow my stories always end up in paragraphs. Per my usual nightly routine, I was at my grandmother's house chit-chatting and remembered a story about leaves, so I asked her to retell it. God damn you, White Claw. That one crept up through my throat. When she was in high school, dried leaves started appearing in her room. Mind you, she's in her mid-90s, and when I asked her how old she was during this occurrence, she wasn't sure, so she said probably in high school because it was before she married my grandfather. My patience is strong, like the Force. Anywho, these dried up leaves were assumed to be from the tree near the house and started appearing in her room out of the blue. Seems easy enough to explain. The window was open. Nah, dog, in parentheses in Adam's voice. Well, it's a good thing I'm reading this. Window was closed, and so was the screen. No vents, no attic access. This was in the early to mid 40s, so I think really old house here. Also, well, maybe it was new back then. Also, these were big, whole, dried leaves. One would think if they were coming through a small access point, they wouldn't be perfectly whole because they would have been broken up into little bits as they were coming in from unknown access. Did you just whisper little bits?
Yeah, it's from Rick and Morty, the episode where they go to it's like where they do intergalactic cable or whatever, and there's a commercial for this restaurant called Little Bits, and so they just remember. In the commercial they keep whispering little bits.
My favorite Rick and Morty whispering thing is when Jerry is just standing out in the middle of nowhere and the wind blows and you hear like loser. All right, gonna keep going. So one would think if they were coming through little bits, we got that. As she tells it, the whole family tried to figure out where they were coming from, but to no avail. They appeared over and over again after every leaf cleanup session. You could say she's a crazy old lady making up stories, but my mom and dad lived in that same house after they were married.
Aww.
My dad came in and caught the end of the conversation tonight and of course had to chime in to tell me how my parents experienced it as well and also couldn't identify where they were coming from. For them, it was slightly more scary-ish because, as he tells it, quote, by then the windows were winterized and the screens in the windows had been painted over so many times they were sealed shut.
Wow.
He explained that they were whole leaves, only appeared in the fall. They were completely dry and would appear again right after they would clean them up. There was never...
What if there was just a secret tree?
I was thinking more of there's a secret person in there. There was never an explanation for them, and my family has simply referred to it as In parentheses, it says, note from Spooky Mom, the sentence just ends here. I think they forgot to leave the ultimate part of the sentence in.
Or did I copy it wrong? I don't know.
I'm the one who did this one.
Oh, okay.
So,
did you copy it wrong?
I don't think so. I forgot their name, though. I probably forgot this, too. So there's never an explanation. The family simply refers to it as, I'm going to go ahead and say the Leaf Fairies, because it's the name of the subject. The house is still there and is now an insurance agency. I should totally call and ask them if they have experienced the Leaf Fairies.
That would be really good.
Call and ask them if they have random leaf insurance and listen to them shit their pants over the phone. Talk about
random leaf insurance.
Talk about freaking some random people out. As I've told you before, I am not a firm believer in anything afterlife or otherworldly, but I've always thought that maybe some people are just more susceptible to whatever is out there, if anything is out there at all. Especially after listening to your podcast for the last few months. There's no way all of these people just make things up or imagine paranormal happenings.
I think some people experience the weird paranormal things more than others, for sure.
Yeah.
And I think a little bit of it is how open you are to it. To recognize those patterns as being that.
I've watched so many people as an adult immediately dismiss something they couldn't explain. Because they couldn't explain it and they just didn't want to think about it. And it had a rational explanation. It was like, you need to think about that. But they dismissed it so immediately. And there's so many times you hear about people that have stuff happen and then eventually they realize like, oh, like this shelf wasn't level. But when things started to fall off, it freaked me out. So I decided like couldn't be anything. But rather than check it with a level and be rational about it, they immediately like, ghosts don't exist, nothing fell. And it's just my example of how people can be full of shit sometimes.
When stuff happens, like I hear weird noises, I'm kind of just like...
Robin jumps at bottles cracking.
But sometimes when I'm sitting there and I hear a weird noise, I'm just like, all right. You know what I mean?
I've never seen you be super chill about some weird noise happening.
Well, when it's like surprising, like a pop or with a freaking fire alarm exploding, it's a little different, okay? But if it's like just, it sounds like a bag just moved a little bit, you know? It's like, okay.
Robin also freaks out when doors move on their own, but does not associate it with the air conditioning kicking on.
Doors moving on their own is scary. They shouldn't.
If you hear the air conditioner kick on and a door is just barely open and then it closes, that's probably what happened. But she's always like, oh, what was that? Which for me, I'm just like, just before you freak out, think, did the air conditioning just kick on? Yes, it did. Okay, we're going to keep going now. All right, maybe some people just have an aura, energy, or maybe just a more open heart or mind that allows them to experience another level of life that others cannot. I also have a theory, if you will, that people dubbed schizophrenics might just be able to see into and speak with a realm we can't. I will say I have heard this exact theory come from a person who is absolutely schizophrenic.
So your brother?
And it's an incredibly dangerous thought to put into a schizophrenic person's head, because then they stop taking their medication because they think they have superpowers. I will continue. If we, in parentheses, as, quote, normal humans, only use a small percentage of our brain, who says they aren't using a larger percentage that has unlocked a different dimension or world? LOL, I got a little deep there. In parentheses, that's what she said.
Did you watch Lucy? Is that why?
I will say, when it comes to that thought process, that's why you don't want to label someone with their disorder, so that people will continuously think that that's what they are, rather than thinking like they have some sort of disorder that they're being treated for, like something like schizophrenia. It's also why adding labels to people by diagnosing them incorrectly is one of the most dangerous things that you can do, especially with mental illness. You know what I'm saying here? Because if you diagnose someone based off of like some symptoms that don't actually align to that particular disorder, you might be ignoring the fact that they might be experiencing something completely different. Which is one of the things I found most interesting in the movie The Exorcism of Emily Rose, because they were like, she was just schizophrenic. But she had a bunch of symptoms that proved she actually wasn't schizophrenic. So she had a mental illness. It wasn't one they properly diagnosed, because she went through crazy things, yes, but she didn't experience them as a schizophrenic does. So, okay, I'm going to move forward and finish this email out now. Okay, it says, with that, I'll bid you adieu. Thanks, guys, for being the best, as usual, or usual, spelled U-S-H, U-J-E, or U-Z-Z-G-G-G. Says, hope that helps Robin out. It was me this time. P.S. What in the absolute fuck? As I was writing my last sentence, this loud creaking sound and then brushing against the wall came from the interior wall of my bedroom.
It's the air conditioner kicking on.
My dog just lifted her head up and stared like, what the fuck? Very similar to my reaction. That's what I get for asking for ghost stories at night, or karma for poking fun at Robin. I'll let you know if I live through the night. That's hilarious. Thank you so much for sending that in. We really do appreciate it. But yeah, I absolutely think it's definitely creepy ass phenomena, and I would set up a fucking webcam and stream that shit, because if people get obsessed watching intersections nowadays, which people do on Twitch, it's so weird.
It's because that intersection
that's been happening like with a bunch of different intersections now, though.
Okay, I know the one that everyone was watching for a really long time was the one that everyone kept having accidents on because there's no stop signs, right?
Well, there was also one where they had like 2 gates in a park across the street, but everyone always walked in and out of one of the gates. And they used to put bets in the channel, like with channel points, on like which gate they would walk through. And it was just like this super weird, like people just don't like using the left gate. And it's just like, if people like that, I would definitely want to see a webcam of like leaves randomly appearing. So.
Yeah. Just watch them leaves. I mean,
you haven't heard about this other Twitch channel, have you?
No. How do they know about the leaves? How do the leaves know?
How do they know?
I'm making a joke about myself. Anyway, thank you so much for sending that in to us. We really appreciate it.
Indeed. All right, let's look over into Stream Chat, see what you folks had to say there, and then we'll get Marbles on Stream fired up. All right, talk about Robin's boobs. Captain Fake Guy says, "Oh, actually, I did ask once because she was a diabetic and she was fasting for Ramadan, so we had to change her insulin regimen. That makes sense.
Oh, that does make sense. Yeah."
The Snark says, "Get the rollerblade casters on them. You'll be able to move around on the carpet super easy." Izzy says, "Hi, Adam and Robin. Both of you are my fave."
Thank you so much,
Izzy. Also, a couple shout outs I forgot to mention. Shout out to Captain Fake Guy, who redeemed a high five.
Thank you so much.
Minutes ago.
Oh wait, I thought you meant the
Nope, I was doing the high five.
The giving out the community sub.
No, I was gonna read that next.
Okay.
Shout out.
Wait, let's do a better high five.
Oh my god. Let me interrupt you twice. Shout out to Captain Fake Guy, who gifted a sub over there to Venus Bow. I think that's how you're supposed to say it. Which is awesome. Shout out to Izzy Peach, who donated 1,000 bits. Thank you so much, Izzy. That puts us up to 212 for that goal. And shout out to ASB Bunny, who resubscribed for the 20th month and said, "Love y'all." Hang on, I gotta check if I pit it out. I totally did. That's what I get for wearing light gray. Why is your head over here? What are you looking at? You have the chat over there.
I'm reading the notifications over there. You have all the notifications. I have all
There's
the chat.
only 4 of them.
Why don't you just... Okay.
Do you want to read the notifications from now on?
No.
This is her backseat driving for literally everything. Here, I'm going to put this over here. You can read all the notifications.
Cool. Oh, did you already read Izzy Peach?
Holy fucking shit. If you're going to... No, go ahead and read it.
Did you already read it?
Yes, I read them all. You weren't paying attention to any of them, but you had your head in my lap, it looked like, the entire time. All right. ASB Bunny also messaged, "Love you all."
Thank you so much, everybody. Everybody who's subscribed, gifted subscriptions, donated bits, donated money, donated your time to watch us. Thank you all so much. Let's see. MQI says, "That one's mine." So
I knew it. I fucking knew it was Q's. I just didn't want to say it in case I was wrong.
Captain Fake Guy says, "I just poured into my mouth." That's what he said. No. Adam would never say that. He doesn't want to pour anything into his mouth.
What are you talking about? Yeah, I see that. I'm saying, why are you saying I don't want to pour anything into my mouth?
Because that's what he said. But you're the he. You're a he.
I get that I'm a he. I'm asking you why you don't think I want to pour stuff into my mouth. What is this regarding? Was it regarding urine? Because no, hard pass.
No, just, I mean, whenever someone says that's what he said, or that's what she said, I always think of it as a sexual connotation. So there's no sexual connotation in which Adam would pour anything into his mouth.
Okay, got it. All right, let me keep moving through. Glitch Grim said Snake Jazz. Girl Panic says, "Hi everyone, thank you for joining us."
Hello.
Girl Panic, you caught the last story just in time. Says, "Hope everyone's doing good." The Snark had to run, said, "I'll catch you all again next time." Cool, no
Thank you so
problem.
much. Almost Dinner says, "I just saw the Redeem High Five and the Snake Jazz comment at the same time and got sad because I realized snakes can't high five."
They can high five with their tails. MQI said the Leaf Fairy. That was the part that was left out, so we totally nailed that. We figured out what was missing.
Captain Fake Guy says, "Can they high one?" They totally can.
They can. Good call.
Girl Panic says, "The Office." Yes, I hope you folks really enjoy The Office. You guys can see my Pokemon pins from here.
Yep.
I don't know if you can actually see them, but there's Pokemon pins back there.
You can see how big that Magikarp is in the top left of that
I know,
screen.
Magikarp
That
is
was
like...
my focal point when I would be looking off camera pensively. I would be staring at the Magikarp. So
that Magikarp is huge.
At the end of the show, before we before we end the show, I kind of just want to pick up the webcam and spin it, because I want to show you what Glitch... I'm just going to fucking do it now. So Glitch got us this like 2 years ago. It took me a year and 11 months to get this, but I'm going to grab you. A year and
11 months? That's funny. Could have just said 2 years.
This is... I deliberately said it took me a year and 11 months because we've had it for 2 years. This is what hangs over my desk now. So,
and then we did put the I Want to Believe thing over there.
Yes, and then the one he got for Robin is over there. God damn this camera. I Want to Believe. It's covered up by all of Robin's pins and Shenron, which was a gift for me for Xmas. And then you can see that bookshelf, which used to be visible. And then we're coming back around, and that's my stupid face again. So that was fun, wasn't it? I hope you enjoyed that tour. And now it seems to be a little bit high, but whatever.
Thank you, Girl Panic, for saying that I'm pretty. I really appreciate it. My hair's kind of like, I don't know. I need a better...
Beautiful?
No, I need a different curling iron because this curling iron only does tight curls because it's only like that.
Oh, yeah, you need a thicker one.
That big.
You need a curling iron with more girth on it.
Yeah.
All right, I'll keep scrolling. Michael says, we recently stayed at a historic house that served as a Civil War battle hospital, and the bedroom door, which was completely closed, clicked open and slowly opened, eventually opening all the way. Needless to say, I did not sleep much that night.
That's not the air conditioner kicking on.
Yeah, that's terrifying.
Glitch says, my closet door handle's been moving lately, and I am not for it. Almost every night at the same time. It's not been happening for a long while. That's terrifying. You get a new closet door. A new closet. Burn it all down.
Tell Switchbox he must figure it out.
Let's see. Scroll. Scroll.
Glitch says, I need to write my house update. Yes, you do. Let us know.
Izzy Peach says, to be honest, I get random chills and I'm here like, did I walk into Jerry the ghost? That's funny. MQI says, I'm alive. That was just a weird time for a sound like that to happen as I was writing to you. I'm says, I so want to play Among Us again, especially since I know now to never trust ASB Bunny.
Don't trust anyone.
When we first played with her, I'm like, holy fuck, this chick just like gaslights us all.
That's why she gets voted out a lot and she didn't do anything wrong. What was I going to read? I don't know. Damn it. Son of a bitch. I had one of them that I was going to read and then comment on, but I've already forgotten it. So I'm reading through them all right now to see which one it was. I'll just keep scrolling.
Scrolling.
Butrain says to Glitch, don't use the spirit box. Just acknowledge them and let them know you know they're there. If you're comfortable with it, ask them if they can communicate their name to you without the spirit box. By the way, I don't fully think those are accurate. I don't know. I was very much trained at a very young age by my dad's entire family that if you think something's there, you just tell it to go.
Yeah, don't. Away. I wouldn't interact with it.
I would not ask it its name, but that's just me. You can do whatever the fuck you want. Yeah.
Lizzie B says, does a snake have a tail or is it just their ass?
They have a butthole.
They do have a butthole.
So what part of the tail becomes the ass?
I think past the butthole is the ass.
Past the butthole?
Past
the butthole.
Butthole
To me is the centerpiece of the butt.
Okay, so a snake is one long creature.
Correct.
So is the top, the entire top, including all the way to the tip of the back.
Yeah.
So is their ass just the underneath side?
Yep. But what part is the ass and what part is the belly?
Before the asshole.
We're asking the important questions now. Alexis over there on YouTube says, I don't have an animal Amazon Dark in my room. I still suggest the sage. ASB Bunny says orange is sus, which is Glitch.
Akbar says, look at these beautiful people. The faces I've missed. Hello, welcome back. It's been a while. Captain Fake Eye says, love the Office tour. I'm so happy that you folks like the Office now because I definitely like it now.
Yeah. Oh my God, it's so much nicer. Even when I'm working during the day, it's like, it's just much more chill and relaxed, and it just works better.
ASB Bunny says, I love seeing people's living setups. You guys probably won't like it when we actually live in it. Right now, everything's kind of nice, and we're trying to keep it nice. Because when I am actually crafting stuff, that whole entire bar back here is like, oh my God.
I mentioned like, hey, this is going to look really good as long as it's clean because people are going to be able to see your desk. And before, though, she had a tiny desk, so it was very hard to keep it clean. Yeah. But now I think it looks amazing. So.
Girl Panic redeemed a high five. ASB Bunny says, legit laughing so hard. Glitch says, I got black onyx to hang on the door today, like an actual stuffed animal, like a stuffed onyx, the Pokemon.
I believe so. That's how I read it.
I'm actually sure it's like a stone. an onyx, a stone gem type thing. ASB Bunny says, if I ever write a book, can I use that as a quote on the cover, Robin? Wait, what did I say?
I don't know. We'll have to look back and see.
Yeah, well, I have no idea.
Captain Vegas says, wait, don't snakes have cloaca? Don't bring science into this, all right? We're discussing where assholes are on snakes and where the ass is considered. This chick just gaslit us all, Robin 2021. That's what it was.
Akbar says snakes have a tail.
Very short. It's right after their cloaca. Okay. I think I'm saying that word right, too.
Well, yeah, because, like, rattlesnakes have a tail. Their rattle is on their tail, right?
Really? I thought it was the sound of them dragging their huge dicks everywhere. Don't hit my injection site again.
This chick has just gaslit us all. That's funny. Yeah, I know. I'm reading it too. I'm What's Her Name says, if the snakes high one with their tails, wouldn't there be a chance of accidental mating? Yeah. I mean,
whoops, you're pregnant. Enjoy that.
Captain Fake Guy says, I think of it as a booty bump, like when you bump your hips. I could see
butts.
that. Okay. Do you want to set up?
Yep.
Yeah, let's do that.
I'm about to start moving this stuff around.
And someone says that black onyx is a semi-precious gem.
If Glitch has it, it's 100% precious.
Jesus Christ. Why don't you just get married already? God.
Tempt me, bitch.
Fuck you.
All right, I'm going to scooch this one over here. And boom. Okay, let's go ahead and get marbles set up. And if you haven't done this before, we do this game at the end of every show to kind of bring things down a notch or take things up a notch, depending on how we're ending. And all you have to do is be in the Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Scaryish Podcast, and type in a one-word command right before we race. And then you'll get a marble that appears with your name on it. And if that marble wins the race, you will win a piece of Scaryish merch, which is a pretty sweet deal. So let's go ahead and get switched over to that input, see what it looks like, and bring up the race. There it goes. We can see it. Let's go ahead and get the track list there. And you can start voting right now by typing !vote, then a space and the number that goes with the track you would like to race. Gonna move this microphone there. She is the one named Sailor Moon. I don't know why that's stuck in my head, but it is.
She is the one, Sailor Moon.
Oh,
have you ever watched Sailor Moon?
I have not. I've seen some episodes, but not a lot. Before I vote, I got to check and see if the Cubs won. Well, they were winning 16-4 in the bottom of the 8th as of 8:04, so I think they're probably going to win.
You never know.
And I was not selected in the New Egg Shuffle again. Son of Beach. No big deal, though. Cool.
Let's go.
So are you voting on a track, or are you just scrolling through your emails?
I am loving you because you're beautiful.
ASB says, damn, Robin, you remind me weekly why I'm attracted to women.
Supker. I've lost concentration. Who am I?
All right, we have 5 votes in for Love is in the Air, which is hilarious because of the message that was just sent to. You remind me daily why I love you. That was my voice.
Oh, I can hear you. Ew.
I hated it. Fuck you.
Oh, no, I hear myself.
Ew. Sound like such a bitch.
You're a bitch.
All right, I'm going to vote for 54 too, in honor of Brian Urlacher, middle linebacker from the Chicago Bears.
I'm going to do 32 because it's the answer to the universe.
I thought it was because you turned 32 this year.
Is it 42? 32.
You turned 42 this year?
No.
42 is the answer to the universe.
42 is
even
the
though
answer
I've only
to
ever
the
seen
universe.
the beginning of that movie and I've never read the book, so you twist this.
Captain Fake Guy says, vote click at me laughing out loud.
That's funny. Says Robin turning everyone gay / straight. It's true.
I mean, thanks.
All right, so Love is in the Air has 8 votes. On average, it takes 2 minutes and 37 seconds to complete. The record time is 1 minute and 35 seconds. However, for the Spooky Friends, we do it in 2 minutes and 43 seconds. We take our sweet-ass time. And M. Meadows has the record with 2:11. Let's jump in there and see if we can set a new record.
God, I'm turning 32. Ick.
Tiny Dancer 36 in 2 weeks.
Tiny Dancer Nation says it's 42. Yeah, it is 42.
Exclamation point
Because that machine
play
just says 42.
to get your marble on stream.
You know what I've been obsessed with lately?
Pooping? Because that's what it sounded like.
Crane games. Those stupid. I can't wait to go back to Japan so we can play them crane games.
Same. All right, we already got 17 marbles in here. Don't forget to type an exclamation point play.
What's her name says, Adam said sweet ass time. Giggity.
Giggity giggity goo. I know we have way more people than 17 watching right now on Twitch. So type an exclamation point play. Lizzie B says, I turned 41 this year. That's so disrespectful. It's hilarious. I mean, I'm turning 36. I don't really care too much about it. I've stopped caring about the age. My knees are bad and I'm 31. So every time I get older, I'm like, what other body part is just going to fall right off of me? You know what I mean? Nothing has fallen right off of you.
Ugh.
All right, we got 19 marbles. There's 10 seconds left.
I just get pounds added on. I need them to fall off.
MQI says, just wait. 33 is the oddest age. 32 is good.
Aw, cute.
All right, we got 19 and away we go. Let's see what this track's going to look like. It is...
Oh, Lizzie B says, I cry every year. No.
Aww.
Chunkster says, I'm turning 30 in August. My sister turns 30 this year. My younger sister turns 30 this year. So I'm hoping she feels how I feel.
My dad just turned
JKLOL.
66 on Monday. We went and saw him on Saturday?
Yeah.
It was Saturday, and we let him know that he had well wishes sent to him from the Spooky Friends community, and it really meant a lot to him. I think he doesn't really know how to take it, because we're like a bunch of strangers said happy birthday.
And he was just like, tell them I said thank you.
Yeah, and he lets us know. He knows the show. He wants to, like, come and watch, and he's like, you should set it up for me, and then I'll go over there and set it up, and then he forgets how to do it. And I'm just like, I know... He shows up and it doesn't work. He'll have me start troubleshooting it in the middle of the show.
Wow, the scriptery just shot straight ahead.
Yeah, they just cruised right through
Captain Fake Guy says turning 31 in a couple weeks. Nice. If you're 31 and such a accomplished person, that's nuts. Fuck nuts.
God, I knew you were going to say it. When you got through it, I thought, oh my God, we're turning a corner. And then
I watched it and it says, look at those balls just slapping each other.
Wow. Scripter and Ashley Faison are like neck and neck. I will say no one's going to catch M. Meadows' record because he cheated, and as you can see, he's like way far ahead already.
Ashley Faison says, swiggity swooty.
Got some swooty going on right now. Tiny Dancer Nation did not make their jump. Robin has joined the race and is trying to take it away from her sister. ASB Bunny and Chunkster just fell off, along with lots and lots of other folks. Actually, Faison is now in the lead.
Lizzie B says,
in second.
Lizzie B says, okay guys, I'm about to go to bed. Thank you for what you do. See you next Wednesday. Thank you so much for joining us.
See you on Wednesday.
Have a good night.
All right, I think actually Faison might have this in the bag.
I almost didn't. It says, my goal is to live to 69. After that, I can die happy.
That's funny.
Jesus.
I want to live to be at least triple digits.
All I know is, I don't want to live.
Wow.
Forever.
Well, Girl Panic came out of that because they were able to get through first, and they might actually take this one. Unless they get launched in the end, because there's little pegs there that could ruin their day. Oh no. This is going to get interesting. Glitch hops over the fence, says, fuck y'all, and wins. L. Gatesman, 1985, got edged out at the last second by the scripter, who takes second. What up, Lee? Thank you for joining us. Lee takes third. Actually Faison fourth, and Girl Panic takes fifth place after getting hung up right before they got in. Robin takes eighth. I take ninth. That is horseshit. I'm deleting this entire game now. And we'll watch Captain Fake Eye, Lasty, racing down the track away from the blue wave of death and see if they can make it in before the end.
Laura Ann says, I don't think so, but who's your mom's friend? What? Wait. Oh, MQI says, aren't you my mom's friend? I'm bad at remembering who is who since I'm new to the Twitch deal. That's funny.
All right. Congrats, Glitch. We got some new stuff, so maybe you want to collect that one on your own. Fuck L. Gatesman. You don't have to give him shit. I've known him since we were 7. He can suck a dick. And by that, I mean, if he wants anything, we'll just send it to him. So, all right. Fun stuff.
I know Lucas wants one of those D&D things.
Oh, I have a really good idea, by the way. Well, Garrett and Lucas don't watch. He gives a shit. So Garrett's birthday is May 6th. Lucas's birthday is May 12th.
You don't think Garrett watches?
No. He listens. He listens to every fucking
Lee,
episode.
don't tell them this.
Yeah, Lee, don't say a word. You're the worst person to trust with a secret. What have I done? Anyway, so I have a Hero Forge account where you can make your own D&D mini and color it. And rather than like actually buy them, since we play over the internet, we just take a picture of it with a PNG background. We could put it on a coffee mug and send it to them of their own character because I have the picture.
Oh.
And now we can do that. So that'd be cool. That'd be a nice little birthday gift. Like, hey, I haven't bought you a gift in 10 years. Here you go. So.
All right.
I know. She's just totally reluctant. She's like, I don't want to waste the ink. Fuck you.
No, I'm thinking of, is it going to be colored, the pictures? Because, okay. On Hero Forge, for me, my character was gray.
They've updated it since the last time you used it.
Oh,
so
nice.
You can color it on your own.
Lee says, I'm telling everyone.
Fuck! Oh, damn it.
Stephen
saw it. He goes, dude, that's brilliant. Yeah, Robin has a bunch of shit back there now, including a, what kind of printer?
A sublimation printer.
Sublimation printer, so we can do some really custom mugs. Ghost Dunk says, I'm not going to say shit. Thank you. I trust Ghost Dunk not to say shit, so I appreciate you. All right, we still got one more race. Glitch, were you going to collect that one? Or are we going to give that one to
Yeah, he said, I will take this one.
Okay, you take that one, and Lee, if you want anything, just fucking message me, dog. I should be sleeping, but I want to play marbles, telling everyone, don't say a fucking word, Lee! All right. Go ahead and start voting on the next track, and we'll get this last one wrapped up. Who knows? Maybe MQI will win this time. They say they're a sore loser, and they've never won, and they die a lot. We've all watched that happen. So they sent us a story. Maybe this will be their night.
Okay, I'm doing 42 this time. Oh, nope.
I'm doing 32.
Wait. Nope.
I don't want to live forever. Yeah, so when we recorded the episode last night, I was being a wise ass. So Robin kept punching me, but basically for the last 24 hours, she keeps punching me right where I got my injection, which is still really sore. It's way more sore than it was for the first one. So.
Oh, fuck. I have a math exam after this.
Yep. That is true. Elgason says, I'm still waiting for my spices, Adam. I still have it.
I don't even know where it is.
We had it in here. We had a couple of things we were going to send you because I wanted to send like a gift box. Don't worry. I'll get it to you. It's really fucking good. I put it on popcorn nowadays too. It's spicy, but delicious.
Oh, I don't know. I lost it.
It's called Soul Delicious. So if we don't know where it is, we're just going to go back to the farmer's market and get it. Kevin Vega says, at me, yeah, sing that Taylor Swift. I fucking love T-Swizzle. I will say that with no shame whatsoever. Natty Natty says, literally set up my internet to watch this on my phone and TV at the same time. Aw, thank you so much. We'll take those 2 views. Damn, number 27 already has 9 votes. It's clearly what we're racing.
Natty Natty says, I literally set up my internet to watch this on my phone.
That.
Oh, whoops. Sorry.
All right. Lucky for you takes 2 minutes and 41 seconds for all the average folk. Lali 4 set the record for it with 1 minute and 39.898 seconds. Locally, we do it in 2 minutes and 50 seconds, and Mondo Alba holds the record with 1:55. Let's jump in there.
ASC Bunny says, Robin, quick maths. Oh my god, dude. I don't even remember what it's like.
Exclamation point play.
I don't even remember. Differential equations. That's what the class is. I was like, what class am I taking again? Yeah, it's differential equations. Fucks me in the butt. But that's fine.
Wow. It better not. I know you really want to pass, but there's better ways. Cubs won.
Oh my god, Ghost Dunk says, that gift sounds better than the coffee mug I have that just says, fucked up George Lucas. What the fuck?
We keep getting messages from accounts that we don't know on Instagram, and I'm really hesitant to accept them because a lot of times they're spam bullshit or they're really critical, and I just don't feel like listening to it. But the last few that we've actually gotten today have been pretty funny. We can't actually see the marbles. We got 20 marbles already, which is 1 more than we had last race. So that is awesome. Don't forget to type in exclamation point play if you haven't already. And I don't think I have, actually.
Ghost Dunk says, Diffie Q is hard. It is definitely very hard, and I fucking hate it with my entire being. But it's fine. My teacher's really nice. I love it. The way he teaches it. Because...
She has one really good teacher and one really, really bad.
Yeah. My, it's like reinforced concrete design or some shit. I don't know. I hate him. All right.
I wasn't going to name names just in case they were Twitcher.
All right.
All right. 10 seconds left, and MQI gets in at the last seconds. Maybe this is their race. Maybe it's not. I feel like I'm putting a lot of pressure on you now. We don't know what's about to happen, but let's find out. So fucking tired right now. I don't know why. It just washed over me.
Glitch says, what the fuck is Diffie-Q? Diffie-Q is differential equations. I didn't even press play.
It's difficult. Did you not get in here? No, you did.
I did?
You're number 4 right now.
Nice.
All right, this is a series of tubes like the interwebs. We'll see who gets out of them first.
Ghost Dunk says, check out the YouTube channel 3 Blue 1 Brown. They have some good videos. All right. I'll take any tips and tricks. Captain Fake Guy says, I had to take more math in college, opened the final, laughed at the first question, and skipped it because I had no idea.
Right on. Nefcor is in first place with Robin trailing super close, and then Robin just took the lead because she's a bully. Mondo Alba's Ghost Ball is still way far ahead. ASB Bunny and Naughty Natty are right there as well. I don't want to sound creepy. I just thought that sounded funny. All right. Nefcor and Robin are battling it out back and forth. There's Robin waving at you. She's coming for you.
Oh, my God. That's me 10 years ago, guys. That's 10 years younger me.
There's Natty Natty. There's Nefcor. So 1 through 3
That's a cute picture.
Are battling it out. This elevator is the difference maker, though, because it's a pain in the ass to get out of it. But all 3 of them managed to do it pretty well. Everyone has cute pictures.
Shit!
The scripty's on the bottom track, so it's really hard to tell who's actually in the lead here. Let's go to the side view and see who gets out of this first. ASB Bunny just got launched by that fan blade, so that is a huge boost. But the equalizer at the end here is this stupid lotto ball. I've been stuck in this thing before for an entire track until the blue wave mercifully put me out of my misery. Where there's a lot of us that are way far back there. ASB Bunny, Nefcor, and now the scriptery seem to all be kind of...
Natty Natty says, LMAO, Naughty Natty.
ASB Bunny makes it out of there first, and unless Nefcor can catch up, I think ASB Bunny has no more obstacles in the way. Congratulations, ASB Bunny. You don't set the record for fastest for the Spooky Friends, but you do take the victory, and Robin, the big bully, comes to take second place away from Nefcor.
I'm the best. JK, LOL.
Izzy Peach said, I can't stand for Robin being such a bully, and protested by flinging themselves off the track. Natty Natty is going to take 4th. Yep, IMB Trainer takes 5th. And then Scriptery is 6th. Lots of folks falling off back there, though. Hailstorm is like, I don't feel like racing anymore.
Oh my God, they're just stuck right there.
I'm going to go up and see if they're stuck or if this fan blade is just being... Yeah, the fan blade is just being very unkind to them.
Oh my Lord, have mercy.
Where's the blue wave? It's getting real close here. Sun's getting real low, big guy.
Oh no! Go, go, go! No.
This is terrifying.
Just
they
go.
Can just get some forward momentum here.
Yeah,
they're not going to make it.
No, go faster, faster,
you get that ramp. If you get to
faster,
that ramp.
faster.
Oh my God,
go,
you
go,
might
go,
make
go,
it.
go, go.
This is so exciting. It's like a fucking action movie. Dun, 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 dun. Imagine like Han Solo's in this. That's the Millennium Falcon running away from the Death Star exploding. It wasn't Han Solo. That was, what's his face? Billy D. Williams. I never remember his character's name. Lando Calrissian.
Yeah, Lando.
Now you're going to get murdered
this
because
is where
a lot of all fucking sucks. Unless you just shoot right through it.
Oh, shit.
Oh my God! Oh my God! This is awesome. Running from the blue wave, trying to finish out.
If you slow down, your ball will explode. Oh, that sucks.
That's not fair. You didn't get caught. I'm gonna go ahead and say that you finished without dying. You wouldn't have collected any points though. But again, shout out to ASB Bunny for the victory. It says, "Oh my God, I won! I just gaslit you all to think I won." That is hilarious. Don't forget to type in !merch if you were victorious tonight. Click that link, go to Robin's Quiet Corner, and find yourself a spooky sticker, and let us know by emailing us or messaging us or whatever, and saying, here is the one I would like, and here is where you can send it. Fun stuff. That was a blast. That was super exciting at the end there. There you go. Let's go ahead and get us switched over to our standard view. Beautiful. And I'm going to go ahead and get that closed down. Wrong view. That's the old view. You can still hear us. You can't see us because it's looking for a camera that is not hooked up anymore. So, I'm going to move this closer to me. Give us that wonderful outro we all know and love. And everyone can get on with their Wednesday nights. There's not 2 nights happening right now. Just your Wednesday night. So let's mark it and wrap this shit up. Shall we? So I want to thank everyone who was nice enough to send in their stories. We appreciate every single one of you. We say that a lot, and I don't want it to sound insincere. We really do. Like, it's amazing that people would reach out with such like heartfelt stories and very, very personal stories and trust us to read them.
We're thankful that you folks even listen to us and know that we exist.
We really are. So one more time, thank you so much. And if you have a story you would like to share, please email storytime@scaryish.com or go to our website, scaryish.com. You can click on Contact Us, fill out that form, and it will come directly to us. You can also hit us up on any of our social medias. Facebook is Facebook. God damn it. I felt that burp coming from all the way at the bottom of my belly. It got me. Facebook is facebook.com/Scaryish Podcast. Twitter is @ScarayishPod and Instagram is @Scaryish Podcast. Marking it. Izzy Peach redeemed a fucking high five and we're doing it. Everyone, every week, someone redeems a high five, and you got a little jerk off motion there too. You're welcome. Someone always redeems a high five on the outro, and we almost always miss it, and I have to refund those points. Not this week. Marking it. Facebook.com/Scaryish Podcast. Twitter is @ScarayishPod. Instagram is @Scaryish Podcast. However you feel most comfortable hitting us up. Robin, for folks who would like to donate to us, how can they do so?
You can go to patreon.com/Scaryish Podcast. Those are monthly donations. Tiers start at $1. At $1, you get ad-free episodes because ad-free is where you want to be. And there's also, that sounded amazing. And then there's also like, and there's also merch tiers that you can get your hands on. And if you're not into the whole monthly subscription thing and you just want to donate some money our way, go to ko-fi.com/Scaryish Podcast. Those are one-time donations. All your donations go to helping us upgrade our studio setup, kind of keep us going, kind of keep us updated, keep us cool, keep us smooth. And we couldn't do it without you.
Indeed. So thank you so much. Marking it. Ginseng Joe redeemed a high five.
Ow. Ah.
There you go, Ginseng Joe. All right. Cool.
My hand.
And I think that's just about everything we have for this episode. Son of a bitch, marking it. ASB Bunny, give me that hand again.
Now you gotta jerk my hand off.
You can't see it. Sorry about that. I think that's just about everything we have for this episode of Storytime. So Robin, why don't you go, motherfuckers? Fuck.
I already said that.
You already said what?
The donation.
You haven't said the bye thing.
Okay.
God, pay attention.
Oh, Lee. Yeah, Lee.
I am be a trainer.
My hand already really hurts.
So Robin, God damn it, stop clearing your throat. So Robin, why don't you go ahead and sign us out?
Keep on creeping on. We'll talk to you guys later.
Bye.
Ashley Faison has 55,000 points. Fuck my